truly sad because what happened in the Srisailam left bank canal tunnel is truly unfortunate. It's truly something that could have been averted. But unfortunately, the government of Telangana, which is run by an incompetent fool, did not take into cognizance the dangers associated with the project. So they have just gone in blindly without any due consultation with the GSI or any engineering department for that matter, and have just gone about blindly into it. And as a result, today we have about 8 people who have risked their life stuck in there. Now nobody knows if they're alive or dead, but the Chief Minister is happily indulging in election campaigns, in Delhi trips. He's not even paid a visit to the site. That shows his sincerity, that shows his seriousness. More importantly, to resort to blame game and to start, blaming the previous government for something that is not our responsibility is truly shameful. The Chief Minister should behave like a Chief Minister, not a cheap minister.
But what is VRS stand right now? Because you have been...
Well, a judicial commission needs to be immediately constituted to look into what exactly happened, because we don't have faith in this government. A sitting judge of the High Court of Telangana or even a retired judge can sit and go through the proceedings, talk to the engineers, talk to all the relevant people, the agencies concerned, and make sure that the facts come out and hold those responsible. Whoever it is, has caused this great loss, has to be held responsible, has to be punished.
And also on the delimitation, do you think southern state has been suppressed by this item? Because, recently...
Well, it would be premature to say that this center is already suppressed. I would say that the recommendation of the delimitation or the news that are being circulated about delimitation being based on population is certainly unjust. Because back in 1980s, when family planning was prescribed by Government of India, I think the South has done better. As a result, the population control that ensued has reduced the number of people here. Now today, to say that because your population is reduced, therefore I am going to cut down your representation in Parliament is a travesty of justice. So what we are demanding is, population alone cannot be the parameter for representation in Parliament or creation of Parliament seats. It has to also take into account our contributions to the country. The South is only 19% of India in terms of population, but our contribution to India's economy is 36%. My state, Telangana, is only 2.8% of India's population, but our contribution to GDP is 5.1. So therefore, please take into account other parameters also besides population, so that equitable representation is guaranteed in Indian democracy.
Also, what is your take on, the Hindi language being considered to be there?
Well, nobody should impose any language on India, because India is a beautiful country. Diversity is our strength and unity has been our forte. So to impose any one's language on anybody else, is definitely not right. Hindi is one among the 22 official languages that are recognized by Government of India, just like Tamil, Telugu, Gujarati, etc. So therefore, to say that Hindi looms large or Hindi needs to be imposed is certainly something that we don't identify with or we don't agree with.
మరిన్ని వీడియోస్ కోసం ఛానల్ ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయండి. లేటెస్ట్ అప్డేట్స్ కోసం వాట్సాప్ ఛానల్ ని ఫాలో అవ్వండి. ఆ లింక్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్ లో ఉంది.